looking for those open spaces and opportunity. So Toledo's offense will have the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Now on first down from the 28.
Set, ready.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Crosby. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line. And getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches, and I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Okay,
well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
They're working that left side. Tackled there by the defense.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Handoff from the gun. And up of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
On the ready.
And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, it's Newberry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the run.
Hard running there. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Commodores are on the move.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Can't make the connection in the defense, putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Got it in the middle. It's Crosby. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Here we go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Ready.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Throws to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Ready.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
On the double.
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
The give to the lone running back. Trying to take it back.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Right back to him on the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that.
Let's go.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Pulls it in. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Double.
And the Rockets with the 1st and 10.
Blue 20.
That's caught. It's Crosby.
It don't even matter.
Ready.
2nd down coming up.
Right. Single. Here we go. Ready. Set.
Trying play action. Caught in the backfield. It's a 0. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
Let's go. Break.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
He is denied, cannot get... First down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He gets a hand on it.
And how about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal. Wow.
Okay, ready?
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Hold and finds his man on the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle of Cheryl. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guys.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Lang. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Double.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All right, let's
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
They'll run play action. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Ready,
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Lasso!
The give to the back.
Run!
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Ready!
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes...
Got it! Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Ready?
The Commodores line it up with a first and goal.
Come on, set!
Looking to get it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Okay.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
29.
They'll run it through, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right, let's get it.
The
Break.
drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Set. Single.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Let's go.
And the Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
White 29.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Blast it as he lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Over the middle, it's Newberry. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Ready up.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Close to the marker, it's Fitzgerald. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Makes the catch. It's Fitzgerald. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
On the ready.
And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rockets will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll open the second half with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Ready, set.
They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember.
He's got it down the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Commodores have their offense in high gear.
Easy.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Brown. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Ready.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
Pound 50.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Newberry. Touchdown Doors! And the pummeling has started. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Lang. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. The Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rockets will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the ball, tries to find an opening. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return.
On the double.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack.
Easy.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The short hand, it's Newberry. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Okay, ready?
The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Flare.
Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field.
White 53.
They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Let's go. Set.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The screen, and watch out. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Short.
Makes the grab. It's Lang. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Break.
After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Break.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to throw again. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Toledo. He got a step and just dusted the field.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back and get some space to go to work?
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Ready?
So first down, we'll open up the final period.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Let's go.
They'll try to pop it off. Runs for the tackle. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Okay, break.
It'll be third and long.
Come on, set.
From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. No, no good.
Let's go.
And guys, this will
Single,
stay
single.
a 24-point game. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air, it's Jenkins. Pressure coming. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Shotgun snap on third down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Complete out of the backfield. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Cricket.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Floating away. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Ready up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A great catch and run for 6. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. From the shotgun, there's an inside give. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Rockets in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him.
Quick.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Let's go. Right.
Now third and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. Jenkins. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Quick.
Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout.
Double.
And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Ready?
They're dealing with a
Break.
2nd and
Single,
long.
single. Blue 85. 23's the
Trying the left side.
Hustle,
They
hustle.
ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down
Let's go.
and 3.
Break.
The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
29.
From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
On the set. Here we go.
Back to pass. He wants to take the top off. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vandy. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Single.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play for the 40. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Double.
And the Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give out of the gun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
All right, let's get it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Blue 30. Blue 30.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They've been running it, but now the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Crosby. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Let's go. Break.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10.
White 29. White 29.
Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Single.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive.
Quick.
Time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. The play-action fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. The Rockets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Black 14. Black 14.
Wants to go up top. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but pretty much window dressing.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll go to the counter. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their